I love anything miniature or really big. Normal size, I'm done with.
Welcome to Getting Grilled. I'm Jordan Stratton, and today we're serving up Ron Funches. He's a comedian, actor, father, and I'm assuming what happens when sunshine and happiness have a baby, which is why he's the perfect person to promote Season 2 of TrollsTopia. It's a colorful animated show that's perfect for any musical children around your house, but honestly, people of all ages will appreciate Ron's voiceover performance, and more specifically, his iconic giggle.
Oh, you like that giggle?
Yes, I do. It's why it's my new ringtone. It's like a hug from your phone. TrollsTopia Season 2 is streaming right now on NBC's Peacock, but before you check it out, let's get grilling. All right, so for those who know nothing about the Trolls universe, there's probably a few parents out there who have no idea what these are all about. Can you give me a brief description of what this colorful animated world's all about?
Oh, if you're a parent, you probably know Trolls. It is in your house every day. You are hearing the music. You cannot stop the feeling. You can't, your hair is up. It is, you know about it, but in case you are a new parent, perhaps, and you want to know what's coming your way, Trolls just happens to be the most beautiful, the musical. Some of them are covered in glitter. They all have fun hair. I personally get to wear a great hat, which is very fun, friendly, and filled with music, and and people sometimes don't like it because they don't understand the joy that's within us, but that happens in life.
Give him time. So you talked about how your character is wearing a lovely gray hat. I want you to tell me who that character is. I'm excited.
I play Cooper, who is a funk troll. He's a funk pop troll, if you will. And he just recently rediscovered his family, his parents, in the Trolls World Tour sequel. And so he's just real excited about that. He's very fun, very funny, very charismatic, just full of jokes, never takes anything seriously. He's a great person to be around. Caitlyn Jenner loves him and always poses pictures of her kissing the Cooper doll. So they may be a couple as far as I know. But
all right, so Trolls have been around since the 50s. I mean, they've been around for decades, but they really, their heyday was in the 90s, early to mid 90s. And I found a list of other popular 90s toys, and I want you to tell me first, are they due for a resurrection into mainstream culture like Trolls? And then two, how would you play them if cast in an animated movie about them, okay? Can you answer those?
Sure.
All right, absolutely. So first one to go, Tamagotchis. Do you want to bring them back?
Yes, who doesn't want to bring a Tamagotchi back? Absolutely. The digital monsters that you have to feed and take care of, and and just beep and boop in your pocket. Absolutely. Yeah. And the movie writes itself. A bunch of Tamagotchis have been left alone.
They're pooping everywhere, man. Come on.
And the people are like, what's going on? And then they break out into the real world, and now we have to deal with them again. That's the way I would do it.
Yeah, I'm just taking notes for all of my future movie pitches for so just keep going. If you want to elaborate as much as you can, I'm just gonna, don't mind me. That's great. I agree. I love it. I love Tamagotchis. They've been left behind with the new decade. We've just gone into past Y2K. Everyone's forgot about them. They're just trying to make it. I like that. There's drama, there's action. And how would you play a Tamagotchi?
Oh, I mean, it's easy. Just beep, beep, beep.
Oh, they're just talking in beeps and boops. There's not even, is it just subtitles the whole time? Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah, keep it.
Very avant-garde. That's great. All right, next up, Beanie Babies.
No,
they need to stay behind.
Yeah. That's just where they live. They're just stuffed animals that ran rampant. It's just like maybe teddy bears, but we already have Paddington and things of that nature. So we don't need to bring that back because that just led to a lot of, grown adult men with collections that they say were for investments. And it's just like, if you just want something to cuddle with at night, just say it. I would respect that a lot more than you telling me it's an investment. Then why is it in bed with you?
All right, not going for Beanie Babies. Next up, Stretch Armstrong. Do you remember him?
Yeah, I remember Stretch Armstrong. Absolutely. Yeah. Why not? Let's bring him back. His arms stretch. That's a movie to me. Why not?
How did it happen? I want an origin story, right? Is he a superhero?
Yeah.
Is he a regular guy? I don't know.
I just want to see, like, he gets, somebody cuts him and he just has corn syrup drip out.
Yeah. That, like, weird, like, granular type of goo that he's full of. Yeah.
And if I was to play him, I'd just be like this. My arms. That would be.
That's the ideal voice for Stretch Armstrong. You got to kind of go in that baritone register.
It's new to him. Yeah, he didn't know.
He's learning. We all are. All right, next up, Polly Pockets.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's fun. It's great. It's miniature. I love anything miniature or really big. Normal size, I'm done with.
We're over. It's boring. Everything's normal size. Give me something giant or tiny. Those are instantly fun.
Absolutely. And then plus, it's just a way, if you were to have that as a movie, it's just basically a way to make another Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which is what I've been wanting since I was a child. So I would absolutely love to see a Polly Pocket movie.
I love that. Are you a tiny person in your little foldable plastic house too?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm hanging out. I'm like, I just live in the Polly Pocket world with Polly, and we just hang out and we're. I mean, this is a harder one to write. The pitch is easier, but it's like
it's a little all over the place. Yeah,
but I think it would sell it, no problem.
All right, next up, I feel like this one is particularly great for you. Tickle Me Elmo. There it is. I knew it. I think we should replace Elmo's laugh with your laugh. Just anyway. We should just bring a new line with Ron Funch's laugh in it.
I turn into a Tickle Me Elmo doll, and I'm just running rampant through the streets, and people are trying to grab me and tickle me, and that's the whole movie, and I'm on board.
I already love this.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, last one, and one of the most important, I think, Furbies.
No, unless it's a horror movie.
Ooh, good
If it's a horror movie, then there's a lot you could do with Furbies, and just a bunch of, like, Furbies turning on and their eyes just blinking on.
They're just always awake. They're always listening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, Furbies are creeps. They're real creeps. And they need to be looked out for, and you gotta watch out. If you have a Furby in your neighborhood, please call someone.
We're concerned for your safety. This is a public service announcement. Please be aware of your Furbies and everything they might be doing. All right, that's good. All right, that's my list. I think we got some great pitches we can take to the studios. Thank you so much for that. Let's pivot a little bit back to fatherhood land a little bit. So you're a dad to your son Malcolm, right? And he has autism. And you talk about it quite a bit on stage, both the good parts and the hard parts. So for people who have a child with special needs or might be a parent in the future of one, I want to hear what your favorite parts of raising a son on the spectrum.
I think sometimes you're kind of taught that parenthood or the way you're supposed to even live your life in general, it should be all one way, And I think my son constantly teaches me that it's important to do just what's best for you and best for him, And I just have to custom fit my life like we do for him. And I think the constant learning to give up expectations but never giving up hope of what he can do, and then just seeing him get more and more independent and change and continue to just get better as he gets older. It just gives you such a sense of pride. Yeah. I just turned 38 and my son's going to be 18 in 5 weeks. So it's really cool to kind of like just watch that we grew up a bit together and to see just how of a sweet man he is. I just have to watch what he becomes and water the plant and push him. But I'm always like, wow, look at you. Look at that. Look at you. I remember when you couldn't say, you wouldn't talk to me. I was worried that you wouldn't ever say, I love you. And I was just learning to be like, I'm going to have to live with that and just know he loves me. And now every day I get up in the morning and he's unloading the dishwasher and putting things away, and then sees me and comes over and gives me a kiss and asks me how I'm doing today. And I was like, oh, there was a time I never thought this would be possible. So I don't know what else is possible.
Yeah, seems like you're doing just an amazing job. So well done. Congratulations on that.
Thanks, Jordan.
All right, as we like to do on Getting Grilled, we like to finish things with a little grill talk. So whether that's something that you personally like to grill, a recipe, a family favorite, something that you like to be served to you from the grill, or maybe tell me something you don't like from the grill that a lot of people do like. I don't know. You can take this however you want. Let's talk about grilling.
I'll just tell you a bit about my history and my feelings on grilling.
Yeah.
I love grilling. I love having a grill. Before I started in comedy and I was just young and I lived at my dad's house, we had a grill. And then the whole time I was starting in comedy, I didn't have a grill. So when I became a little more successful and got my own home, that was one of my first purchases. Was like, I need to have a grill because it just makes you feel like you have a home.
You're a success when you get that Weber, right?
Yeah. But my favorite things too, I mean, I just regular, like I'm not a chef or cook or a barbecue master by any kind, but just so regular burgers, dogs, wings, of course. You know, I'm a big into that. I don't like usually grill. I mean, you can grill some fish, but I don't want to grill any fish personally. That's just who I am as a person. But I'm more of a sides maker personally. When I come to the barbecue, I can bring you a great macaroni and cheese, and I can bring you a potato salad, and I'm more likely to let somebody else cover the grill because I'm absent-minded. Even at my house, when we could have parties, my friend would come over and he'd man the grill. I'd host the party, and that's how it would work out. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that is all I have, Ron. Thank you so much for your time. TrollsTopia. We got Cooper himself sitting with us right here. We're all excited. You're a ray of sunshine. I wish I could talk to you every single day.
Oh, Jordan, it's been a pleasure. Again, I just love the platform. I have a problem with the whole stupid dad motif or the non-attentive dad.
Yeah.
And I love being a dad. I was a single dad since my son was 12 up until I got married 6 months ago. And so I think I wouldn't be anything close to where I am if I wasn't a father. And so I love this platform as part of bringing that to light, that there are active dads who want to know more, who want to be active in what their kids are watching and what they're doing. So I appreciate you doing this.